Queen biographer Andrew Morton has discussed the one job the monarch would wish to do were it not for the crown. Royal biographer Andrew Morton has explored the profession the Queen would most likely pursue had Her Majesty not inherited the throne. Indeed, Elizabeth's father George VI did not expect the crown to pass to his daughter originally, but that dramatically changed when his older brother Edward VIII later decided to abdicate. Had royal history taken a different course, Mr. Morton described on ITV's Lorraine how Elizabeth's passion for horses would have driven her into a very different path. Lorraine's Ron Versing told the royal author, "I thought it was really fascinating in the book as well, when you talk about that, in another life had the abdication not happened, had she lived a different life, which was the one that she'd expected and that her father had expected for her, because you say, as a father, you probably almost wanted to stop time. Keep her as a little girl and never have her go into what you call her lonely future. Which is a very different view, it puts a real perspective on the Queen actually. But we saw recently the face light up when she couldn't do the state opening of Parliament, but she went to see the horses at Windsor. She got the great gig," replied Mr. Morton. "You could see that this is the life she would have chosen, the one with horses, training horses, that's the life she would have wanted," continued Singh. Mr. Morton added, "Horses don't talk gobbledygook as she says to her, and they don't know she's royal. Her dogs will give her a little nibble, they don't know she's the head of state." The Queen's love of all things equestrian was on display earlier this month at the Windsor Horse Show. Her Majesty was joined by celebrities such as Tom Cruise and Helen Mirren for the Platinum Jubilee Equestrian Performance, which begins a series of events to mark the Queen's 70-year reign on the British throne. The audience rose to their feet applauding and cheering when the monarch arrived at the arena close to Windsor Castle for the musical and theatrical romp across the centuries called A Gallop Through History. The event was staged by the Royal Windsor Horse Show, which has been welcoming spectators for the past 3 days, including the monarch, who spent part of her Friday touring the showgrounds after earlier missing the state opening of Parliament. The Queen clearly enjoyed the show, and at its finale, when her own horses and ponies were led around the open-air arena, appeared enthralled, beaming as the animals passed the royal box. Comedian Omid Jalili, who acted as the narrator for the event, could not resist a joke and said to the monarch, "Thank you for choosing us over the state opening of Parliament." Dame Mirren gave a heartfelt tribute to the Queen, telling the head of state, "For all these years you have carried our nation. You have been at its heart, its drumbeat. You have given us purpose, and when situations have been challenging, your hope, guidance and leadership have been unswerving."